Okay, so it's telling me my batteries are dying, so I'm going to say that I'm going to have to do this fast. I apologize for the bad lighting. I don't want to go outside. It's really cool and dark. I also apologize for music in the background, but I really like it, so I'm going to listen to it. Okay, doing this for Allison's channel. Hi, people. I'm Kylie. Kylie454, I think is my username. I don't know. I haven't posted in so long. I don't even know. I'm talking really fast because I need to get this done because my battery is, once again, dying. So, topic today is Stephen King's The Shining. That'll be the book. Where is it at? Shit. Be right back. Today's topic of discussion is The Shining by Stephen King, and not because you should read it, but because you shouldn't. That's right, it's an anti-book video. Almost said movie. Anyway, The Shining is about a dysfunctional family who gets a second chance at life, pretty much, and they go to this hotel where the dad gets a new job as the caretaker of the Overlook, which is the hotel, during the winter months when it's out of business, I guess I could say, when it's not in function because it's way too dangerous to get to the hotel during winter because it's in the mountains of Colorado. So anyway, I would like to criticize Stephen King. Pretty much the guy can't write. I'm sorry, I better turn my music down. He has the most insane style ever, not in a good way. It's like, I'm going to take this thesaurus, change all my words to big words, and it's not going to be used in the right context. So that pretty much sucked. And it's like, he gets this idea, and he's going, and you're like, oh! And then he changes his mind and writes about something completely different and ruins what you think was going to be a good book. So that was pretty bad. Characterization, it's terrible. Wendy she's your typical cliche damsel in distress who's a hoe. She's a bitch. I don't like Wendy. I hated Wendy from the beginning, and she's the exact same in the end. You would think after stabbing your husband in the back, and that's not really giving anything away, don't read it. Anyway, you think after stabbing her husband in the back, she'd be a little, like, literally, she stabbed her husband in the spinal cord. She didn't care by the ending. There was no change in her personality whatsoever. She just wanted to covet her little son all to herself. And her son, a 6-year-old child, I'm pretty sure would run from a blood-covered father who's trying to beat their face in with a mallet, especially if they tell them to. No. Danny decides against it because for the better good, he loves his father. Jack Torrance, I really like Jack until Stephen King ruined the character. He really can't write. He's very, long-winded, too. Like, and he's very redundant. You, read about Red Room, which is murder backwards, by the way. You read about Red Room in the beginning, and then like 4 pages later, and then 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 4 pages later, and so on and so forth, until you get so tired of the concept that you just don't care anymore. He does that a lot, and he uses, like I said, he's very long-winded, so he'll describe something literally for like 10 pages. He's just like J.R.R. Tolkien, who I really do not like. I'm sorry, I love the movies, Lord of the Rings, but the books are a total failure at life. I'm pretty sure I would like the movie better than I would like the book, because movies are normally a lot different from the book, and this is one of the few cases where I'm pretty sure the movie would be better than the book, like Lord of the Rings, which I strongly believe are a lot better than the book. So, in essence, Stephen King should be shot. You don't even know how much frustration this book has caused me. For 5 months, I have been reading this. A book this thick, a day, 2, depending on the size of the font and the difficulty of the reading level. I could finish it at the very most in 5 days. It took me 5 months to read because I didn't want to read it. It was terrible. He's a very dull writer. Very dull. He doesn't make it so you can connect to the characters. He doesn't. Danny's supposed to be 6. He's like a 13-year-old kid. He's not really a child, but he's supposed to be a child. So Stephen King's a liar, I guess you could say. I don't know. Just, this is a book that isn't worth your time. I don't care if he's the master of horror or whatever you freaks out there want to say. I think Stephen King is a terrible writer. I've never liked him, and I probably never will. Don't check it out.